You won't believe the crazy drama at my sister-in-law's wedding, I explained to my friend over coffee. My friend leaned in, curiosity piqued. Do tell. With a sly grin, I launched into the tale of my mother-in-law's snobbery, my husband's loyalty, and the unexpected twist that turned our lives around. My name is Sarah, and I'm in my late 20s. Let me tell you a story, a tale of family dynamics, discrimination, and eventual redemption that changed my life forever. You won't believe the drama that unfolded at my sister-in-law's wedding. So, I was invited to her big day, but let me give you some background first. I dropped out of school in 9th grade for various reasons, and while my resume might say drop out, life had other plans for me. I landed a job at an international company and eventually met the love of my life, David. Now our families are quite different. Every member of David's family is highly educated, but he and his sister never flaunted it or judged others by their academic background. We all got along great except for one person, my mother-in-law. Let me be honest, my mother-in-law and I didn't see eye to eye. Our values clashed, and we just couldn't seem to find common ground. But my love for David kept me trying to manage that relationship without conflicts. The thing is, when she doesn't like someone, she goes out of her way to make them feel small. I've had my fair share of experiences with her elitism, like when she made a special meal just for me during a family dinner. She once belittled me for dropping out, calling it a national disgrace. I always kept these episodes hidden from David. I didn't want to add to his worries. Fast forward, my sister-in-law's wedding was announced. Now, my relationship with her was fantastic, and we were as close as sisters. I happily accepted the invitation, but the wedding day brought a tsunami of trouble. You see, I arrived early for the event, and as I met my mother-in-law, she couldn't resist taking a shot at me. She made a scene, loudly proclaiming that there's no place for a dropout like me in her family. She even disrespected a corsage David had bought for me. I was in shock, and I decided to leave. I ran as fast as my high heels would allow me, and when I stopped, I was on a nearby bench, looking at messages and pictures from my sister-in-law, trying to calm down. I was ashamed that I had believed my mother-in-law even for a moment. But then, I decided to go back and celebrate my sister-in-law's big day. That's when my mother-in-law launched another attack, kicking the chair meant for me. I sat in the guest section, feeling the mocking laughter around me. It was a difficult moment, but I stayed strong. Things got even more heated when my brother-in-law intervened, and his family confronted my mother-in-law about her behavior. To my surprise, my husband stood by my side, defending me. He made it clear that he had no intention of leaving me. My mother-in-law was thrown out of the venue, and my sister-in-law's wedding went on smoothly. Eventually, the family decided to sever ties with her legally, and she was sued by my brother-in-law's family. My father-in-law, who had been quiet all this time, decided to divorce her as well. Now, my sister-in-law and I both have families of our own, and we've grown closer thanks to the community and welfare benefits. Our children are our pride, and we want them to grow up without discrimination. Our story is one of hope and redemption, showing that love and unity can triumph over elitism and discrimination. With my mother-in-law out of the picture, life took a positive turn for our families. The tension that had once hung over family gatherings like a dark cloud was gone. My husband and I felt closer than ever, free from the constant presence of his overbearing mother. As the years went by, my sister-in-law and I both found ourselves expecting children around the same time. We moved closer to each other, drawn by the shared experience of motherhood and the mutual support we provided each other. Our bond grew stronger, and we cherished the time we spent together, sharing the joys and challenges of raising our little ones. Our families had grown closer than ever, and we were determined to ensure that our children would grow up in an environment free from discrimination. We were committed to instilling in them the values of love, acceptance, and the understanding that everyone's worth goes far beyond their educational background. The community we lived in was diverse and welcoming, and it played a significant role in fostering a sense of belonging for our families. We participated in community events, organized gatherings, and made friends with neighbors who celebrated our unique family dynamics. One thing became abundantly clear to us. It didn't matter if we had formal degrees or not. What truly mattered was the love, respect, and support we had for each other. Our families had weathered a storm of elitism and come out stronger on the other side. We were determined to raise our children to be open-minded, compassionate individuals who would never judge others based on their educational backgrounds or any other superficial criteria. As time passed, my sister-in-law and I watched our children grow, and they formed a bond as deep as ours. They played together, shared secrets, and learned valuable life lessons about friendship, empathy, and the beauty of diversity. It was heartwarming to see our families united in love, acceptance, and a shared vision for the future. As our children grew older, they began to ask questions about our family's history and the challenges we had overcome. We told them about the experiences we had faced, the discrimination we had encountered, and the love that had brought us all together. We wanted to ensure they understood the importance of embracing diversity and respecting each individual's unique journey. Our commitment to education remained unwavering, even though we had all taken different paths in life. We encouraged our children to pursue their passions and dreams, whatever they might be. We knew that formal education was just one avenue for learning, and it was essential to support their personal growth in various ways. My husband, David, had always been a strong advocate for education, and he became a source of inspiration for our children. He made sure they had access to a rich and diverse range of learning experiences. He often took them to museums, science centers, and cultural events, emphasizing the importance of lifelong learning and personal development. My sister-in-law's husband, who'd been instrumental in our wedding fiasco, had transformed into a close friend and ally. He had realized the error of his ways and had become a strong advocate for inclusivity and equality. His business acumen also played a crucial role in ensuring our family's financial stability and future. We continued to build bridges within our community, fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Our story had become a source of inspiration for many in our neighborhood, prompting discussions about the importance of empathy and the damaging effects of elitism. The years passed, and our children began to make their own choices about their education and career paths. They were driven by their passions, and we supported them wholeheartedly. We were proud of the compassionate, open-minded, and driven individuals they were becoming. Our families had come a long way from the turmoil of that wedding day. We had transformed the pain and discrimination we had endured into a powerful narrative of love, acceptance, and unity. Our story became a symbol of hope for those who faced similar challenges, demonstrating that with determination and the strength of family, any obstacle could be overcome. Years continued to pass, and our families thrived in an environment of love, acceptance, and unity. Our children, who had grown up together, were now entering adulthood, each pursuing their unique passions and career paths. It was a testament to the lessons we had imparted to them, that education was not confined to formal institutions, and success could be achieved through determination and perseverance. My husband David had gone on to establish his own business, which had flourished thanks to his dedication and hard work. He had always been my pillar of strength, and our love had only deepened with time. We celebrated our milestones together, knowing that we had overcome adversity to build a life full of joy and mutual respect. My sister-in-law and her family had also prospered. Her husband's business had grown, and together they had contributed to the local community by providing opportunities for the underprivileged. It was a reflection of their commitment to inclusivity and their determination to make a positive impact. The once tumultuous relationship between my sister-in-law's husband and me had transformed into a deep friendship. We often laughed about the chaos of that wedding day and how it had ultimately brought our families closer. It was a reminder that even the most challenging situations could lead to unexpected bonds. Our commitment to our community remained unwavering. We continued to engage in various charitable activities, supporting local initiatives that aimed to create a more inclusive and understanding society. Our story had become an example of the power of unity and the importance of breaking down the barriers of discrimination. As we gathered with our families during holidays and special occasions, there was a sense of completeness and gratitude. Our children, who had once been the center of attention during our gatherings, were now sharing their experiences, passions, and dreams. They understood the value of family, and our story had shaped their perspectives on life and the importance of standing up for what they believed in. Our journey, which had begun with discrimination and adversity, had evolved into a testament to love's enduring power. My name is Sarah, and I am living a life filled with happiness, surrounded by a family that knows no boundaries when it comes to acceptance and support. Our past had been marked by challenges, but it was our unwavering love and unity that had ultimately defined our future.